Jurassic World Dominion is out, and the Just Us League is here to review it. Let's go. Jurassic World Dominion is out. Let's review this bad boy. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, the code.
I have arrived. Let's get it.
What's up with that lag?
I thought you was gonna go over there. That's why.
I said the code.
I know what you said, but I'm usually sitting there, so I thought you.
Tyler's in the building. Welcome,
There you
Tyler,
go,
from
there you
TJK on YouTube.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
Tyler's here for this review. E-Man's here.
What's poppin', YouTube land? What it do?
We
You know
saw
what it
this
is.
bad boy in 4DX downtown LA Live. What was your experience with the 4DX, Tyler? I just want to get your thoughts on that.
40X off top. That was one of the best movie experience I've ever had. Probably ever will have until the next big thing comes along. It was great, especially with you guys. Seeing Code over here in the theater,
What's up? You never
getting
seen
thrown
me in the
around in
theater?
this chair.
It was cool. I enjoyed it.
It was incredibly violent, bro. That chair shaking.
Yeah.
Fog, mist, wetness, air. So just to let you guys know, we've seen it in a very premium format, 40X, $30 a ticket, worth the money, especially if you're watching an action movie that has a lot of stunts and scenes in it that will make your chair vibrate. Even sometimes just her crawling would make your chair vibrate.
Facts.
I loved every minute of that. So this is the third movie of this is the end. I think this is the end of the Jurassic World movies, the end of an era legacy. Chris Pine had this new trilogy starting with Jurassic World. Then he had Fallen Kingdom.
Chris Pine.
Pratt. I knew it was with a P. Chris Pratt. So now this is the end of his trilogy, and all of everybody come together. You know what I'm saying? We have the original doctors, and then we have my man, life finds a way. And then basically the synopsis of this movie is simple. Dinosaurs are in danger. How do we save them? That's basically the same shit for all of Jurassic World, if you ask me. But there's this new fortress where these dinosaurs are able to be in solitude and be living in peace. But there's some mutiny afoot when it comes to. Should we make this a spoiler review?
Yes.
Yes.
We should
Might as
spoil
well.
it. We should spoiler this motherfucker,
Yes.
bro.
Ain't even much to
Yes.
spoil, to be honest.
We spoiling this thing. Y'all know what's up with this. Hey, man, listen. This is the second worst of the trilogy. I got the first Jurassic World as the best. Fallen Kingdom is worse than this one.
Yeah.
Is this one. This is number 2 for me. I'm disappointed in the fact that these humans keep ruining these dinosaur movies. Because this movie has so much human story and script. It makes me sick. It's not even enough dinosaurs. There's way more humans than dinosaurs in this movie. This shows the least amount of dinosaurs out of the 3, in my opinion. This thing, I'm going to take a different opinion on this matter, but I want to go ahead and go to somebody else here.
I'll take it.
Tyler, go ahead, man. What did you think about?
I feel
We're
like
spoiling,
this-
so you can go wherever you
I
want.
feel like this movie is underwhelming in the sense of threat and danger. The threat of this movie is locusts eating up the crops in the fields for the world.
It's extinction.
It is a global threat,
Yeah.
though it may be. But we're talking about a movie with dinosaurs, T-Rex, whatever the freak Rex. They got all types of different dinosaurs. in here.
Alamadominus. I still don't
Yeah.
know the name of that freaking dinosaur.
They got all
bro.
these dinosaurs, but the main threat of this movie are locusts and a white guy with gray hair. That's it. All the other dinosaurs, they're not threats.
He ain't lying.
You're never gonna feel. Hey, did anybody feel like anybody's life was in danger?
I mean, yeah, when they were running from the
They
dinosaurs.
were got the
like-
ate
Did
when
you
that door
believe-
opened up. When that door opened up and them
No.
damn T-Rex
Did you
came
believe
out.
anybody was gonna get ate?
No.
No,
All right.
not at all. Not at all.
I didn't feel any stakes. I didn't feel any
stakes.
stakes from the movie.
He says no stakes. Coke.
Bro, this movie.
Keep in mind, he said the guy with white hair. So the bad guy was a guy, was a man,
He was a man.
for sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. I agree with everything he said, but this movie's trash.
Oh, fuck.
I don't like it. To me, I don't think it's the second worst. It's the worst.
Ooh, Fallen Order
well-
suck, bro.
This one sucked worse to me because, like you said, it's all about the humans. Really, it's a rescue
Fallen
mission.
Kingdom, my bad.
It's a rescue mission on top of a we gotta save the world mission. So there was two not competing, but two stories being told. One
The
group-
daughter.
Yeah.
She was in the way.
There was a rescue mission, and then there was a we gotta save the world mission. So
Bro, they weren't even trying to save the world. They were trying to get proof that the world might be in danger.
well
As far as they knew.
yeah, they assume that they're gonna eat up all the crops if it keeps going in that direction.
They
So
just
they
wanted
wanted
to get a sample.
No,
Yeah.
because we remember, what's the name of it? Iodine? Sensodyne?
You talking about-
Globodine? What's the name of the company?
I don't know what the name of the company is. Who gives a
You
shit?
talking about the first one? Or-
Bison.
Biosyn. They weren't eating the biosyn seed.
No.
So,
Yeah.
So the bison seed was safe. So they were gonna control the food, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
But the locusts were growing too fast even for them, out of control, and that's why old boy wanted to stop it too. The Asian dude.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, because
No, I'm just saying so the old cast was trying to get the evidence to prove so the governments could do something about it because they can't do shit about it themselves. So that was their rescue mission to save the world. That's how I see it because she said it's going the food supply and all that shit. And then there was the rescue mission for the dinosaur and the girl. And all of it to me was stupid. There's no characters that I attached to for
That's
any
the
reason.
problem.
Everybody was just black and white. Every character that shows up as an opposing force to anything didn't mean anything. The kidnappers didn't mean anything. The guy with the gray hair didn't mean anything. Even the returning cast from
Wasted.
Lost World, he was a bumbling idiot.
Yeah, Dr. Grant.
Yeah. In Lost World, he said a lot of things that from a philosophy standpoint you would agree with.
That was given to. He was the philosopher of this place.
Yeah, well, that shit was trash.
Grant. The reason why Grant was sidelined is because his female counterpart was thrusted into a catapulting position. Listen, guys, you guys know where I'm going with this. This movie is woke. A lot of people ain't really talking about it. This is a woke motherfucking movie where bullshit propaganda was put into it to make it pass. I'll get into that a little bit later. Go
I have
ahead.
to agree with some of that. I could get behind with some of that. And again, like I said, characters were pushed in, introduced in the movie, and they were empty as shit. Like, even when I knew why they were there, they were still pointless. If I have to be honest, I was spaced out for most of this movie. Not even because I was bored, just because, when I tried to follow a plot point, it goes nowhere. That's how I felt. I was like...
Chime in, E.
I enjoyed a little bit about this movie. It has its bullshit to it, though. The humans is a huge issue, especially them trying to sell the dinosaurs, them having fights and all that other bullshit.
Let me say something before you go. I don't give a shit that he's wearing a mask, and neither should you. He wants to wear a mask for his own safety. If you want to comment about him wearing a mask, politics are evil, politicians are crooked. Politics are evil, politicians are crooked. Stop politicizing the mask. He wants to wear a mask to protect himself. Let him do so. You guys are being very mean. Go ahead, E.
Thank you, Jody. I was a little bit irritated about humans trying to control the dinosaurs, doing the, little stupid shit where you got the ones who are like poachers and shit like that, and they catching these dinosaurs, and they're fucking got all these camps and shit with the dinosaurs. They're training the dinosaurs to be murderers and all. They even know they're already murderers, and they trying to use them as weapons. I hated that fact because I'm like, this is like the same shit all over again. Like, I thought it was gonna be like something else.
Let's repeat.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I was happy to see the original cast, but it kind of felt like there's no point in them being there because they didn't do much. They didn't really do shit. You know what I mean? Having the guy who was in it the first time, I forgot his name, who do the fucking commercials all the time. It was no point for him even being there. Him driving a fucking truck or giving her the fucking watch shit, it was no point. It was pointless. A lot of this movie was pointless. It was somewhat, like I said, it was enjoyable, but it was pointless. I was excited for what I was seeing about some certain action scenes was kind of dope when she was being chased by that raptor was tight to me, but everything else was still kind of pointless. It's like, get to the point. The black chick having this chick in here, she was pointless. It was no point in her even being here. Her trying to act hood and all tough and shit. Well, for what? Why? It was kind of a waste, but like I still say, it was a little bit enjoyable to me.
All right, cool. So for me, I had a lot of issues here. There's things that I liked about this movie. I liked the movie because it had some cool dinosaurs in it. It had some riveting moments. It had the score that I liked. It was just, I like dinosaur movies. You feel what I'm saying? So just like a lot of y'all, I like seeing the dinosaurs, even though it wasn't enough of them. It wasn't much. And that final fight between the dinosaur, the blah, 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 owl, super mega, and the T-Rex. And then that guy with the dinosaur with
the fucking claws, Wolverine claws,
that
bro.
shit was weak as shit. That fight was weak.
Yeah.
What bogged this movie down is that it was agenda heavy, bro. Every woman was a freaking leader,
Mostly
powerful. Mostly women. Think about it.
You got Blue.
The little girl. The little girl was as arrogant and a freaking douche.
Yeah.
She didn't listen to her parents.
Yep.
She annoyed the shit out of me, and she was leading the way.
She definitely
She's
annoyed me
fearless. She's confident, brazen.
You're not my parents.
And she turns out to be the clone of the mother who cloned her with her own. What the freak
makes
is
sense.
that? That is
Original-
some stupid shit.
The original daughter.
So you mean to tell me she's not made in a lab? You made her, you impregnated yourself. This woman, her mother, was so smart, no other man can see her. She was the smartest woman in all of the world, And the way that remember the Asian scientist, the one who was really smart and innovative and actually created the dinosaurs?
Yep.
He said, no one could match her brilliance. I'm trying to copy her work. I just want a piece of her work so I can follow her lead. I'm like, oh my God, all this to make women look like they're the best on the planet. What is that shit? She was so independent, she didn't even need a man to get pregnant. She impregnated herself and had another clone of herself. This is a freaking foreshadowing of what's to come, of what is now. I don't need a man so much. Let me go ahead and make myself pregnant with another clone of me. Shit is crazy. And then we're talking about Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant was basically, she's the one, I forgot the female,
I don't
the
know her
one
name
from
either.
Helen? Is her name Helen? I don't know.
Helen, you talking about the original from the original?
Yeah.
Helen.
Her name Helen?
Helen.
Helen came to seek him out. She's the one investigating all this, going to Dr. Grant. What's Dr. Grant doing? Same old paleontology, dusting off bones, bored in his little shack.
Went back to basics.
Yeah, she pulls him out of there and says, let's go have an adventure. And then she gets to the place, the biosin place?
Yeah.
Bison.
Biosin place, and gets, alone, I'll talk to you alone. He trusts her with the plan. Here's the device, here's this, go down there, get the evidence. They go get the evidence, but then what do we see? Girl gets kidnapped, and then introduce the black woman. She has a vagina, but she's a whole nigga. The black chick. I'm like, oh, she kind of cute, you know what I'm saying? She's funny, but I'm like, she's competing with Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
They're competing for dominance. I remember they were running for the dinosaur. You good? Man, I'm not good. Were you scared? I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared.
Yeah.
They were actually competing with each other. She was competing with him for male dominance. This black chick could do everything. She was brave, smart, funny, strong, a pilot, ran her own mission. She was a hero. And guess what? She likes redheads too. Oh, check that box too. She's black and gay. They love some black gay niggas. Because that's a double whammy. Check 2 boxes with one character? Yes, please. Let's make this nigga gay. Because they always do it in Hollywood. The black guy is the gay guy. Black chick, you're gay now. I wouldn't be surprised if Reba comes out gay with Star Wars, bro. This shit was just hitting me in my face over and over. And at the end of the movie, what did he say? Helen, I'm going with you. I'm following you.
Yep.
You follow, like, freak my career. I'm with you, baby.
You want to go back? You want to go back to your shit? You want to go back to your safe zone?
Women were leading the way. Freaking, we had one of the most boring parts of the movie was when the plane crashed, and she's an amazing pilot. They crashed and they were safe, but she just shoots out the sky in the parachute, the redhead.
Yeah.
And it didn't show not one booty scene, by the way. They didn't want to sexualize her at all. I'm like, dang, man, Bryce Dallas Howard's sexy, bro. She got that nice body. She got that big booty. I want to see that mother. Not one shot of her backside. She's wearing this plaid button-up male shirt. The ones that you stick out. Yeah, let them come. Let them motherfucking come. This movie woke as shit. And that's the biggest thing. You got woke politics and agendas in a dinosaur movie? The biggest problem with these dinosaur movies are the humans. It ain't even the dinosaurs. She had this big plaid shirt on covering her butt. No butt shots. I'm like, dang, man, you only want to sexualize her a little bit?
They showed the black girl's booty.
They showed a lot of the black girl's booty, but she's not for us. She's for the women.
Barely kiss scenes. Think about that.
She was like, I like redheads too. I'm like, all right. So there's a point in the movie where she comes out the parachute and she has to do her own adventure of finding her way. I'm like, okay, so now she has to be her independent self, find her way through this forest of all these dinosaurs and survive. Everybody had their little moment, and they didn't need to. This movie would have been so much better if you cut it down by 30 minutes. It was too long.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours.
This movie felt like
2 hours,
2:30
21 minutes
of straight screen time. Like, this movie would have been better if it was shorter. And what I would have cut out is when they went down in them caves.
Oh, yeah.
When they went down in them caves, that she was boring, and when she was in that jungle, cut all that shit.
I would have cut a lot.
And it would have been a better movie. This movie has some decent action in it, some nice chase scenes, especially with the 40X, man. Chris Pratt did his thing. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was cool.
Chris Pratt was like barely in it.
It wasn't about him.
Yeah,
it was about them.
It was about the women.
Yeah.
The women at the forefront of this movie were leading the way. The black chick, the little girl's mom in death,
don't
and
forget
Helen.
About the villain chick, the Asian chick too. Don't forget about her. She was the #1 headliner too.
Oh, she wasn't the bad guy.
She had that one sequence.
They made sure that the man was the bad guy though. You got all these female heroes, but you don't want to make a female villain though. You want them to beat the man. Got it. And on top of that, when you factor in that everybody who was in the theater was enjoying certain parts when there were dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But then it was too many humans dragging this thing out. Too many drama. I don't give a shit about none of this. And then you introduced another black guy to us. He was smart. And there was even a scene. You guys are so woke. You put a scene with this brilliant scientist, this white man with the white hair, who created this event, and says, you're in well capable hands with him. He's younger and handsome and strong and he's smarter than me. I'm like, geez, man. I'm like,
Doing
geez,
too much.
geez.
Yeah, you doing too much.
You just suck it. Get on your knees, suck that black cock then. Just suck that motherfucker, bro. I'm like, you ain't got to put it on the... I'm cool with brothers and sisters getting roles. We want them to be organic. You literally wrote a white man verbally sucking off a black guy in this movie because he's black. He was a good character. I liked him.
Yeah.
But we know what time it is. The two motherfucking best freaking, they were, shit crazy, bro. And it's woke, yeah. Just because me as a black person want black roles, even I'm disgusted by this shit. I don't want there to be roles given to us just because of the color of our skin. I want the roles to be organically made for a great story, and then you cast a black person for it. Don't make a black role. You could tell right now that role for that smart black guy was made for a black character. Oh, let's put a black guy in this role. No. You should have made the best movie possible and then cast some black people in it to play these good roles. Otherwise, we just like, dang, man, she a Mary Sue, he a motherfucking
Uncle Tom.
average Joe. You know what I'm saying? A super Joe. So the wokeness stuck out to me. A lot of people didn't catch on to it. A lot of people ain't talking about it, but that shit stuck out to me heavily. But I still enjoyed some parts about this movie, man. It's just bogged down by so much bloatware and agenda that at its core, I think they had a good movie here. It just got fumbled.
That shit didn't bother. Agenda didn't bother me really, because
A lot of people didn't see it. A lot of people didn't even notice it.
Even some of the stuff you're talking about, I noticed, and some of the stuff I didn't. But I when the agenda comes heavy, I really don't care, bro.
I care when it affects the movie.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like even if this movie didn't have agendas, that shit would have still been trash based on what's happening.
No, I don't think so.
I think
if
so.
this movie didn't have agendas, we wouldn't have gotten the redhead in the jungle
No,
surviving.
I'm saying
we wouldn't have gotten that black pilot.
What I'm saying is, if you had a pilot that wasn't a black female and all that, the way she was ushered in was trash. If you had
That's the agenda too. It's a woman.
No, I'm
it's
saying
a role made for a woman.
even if it was a man, it's just trash to me.
If it was for a man, it wouldn't be written that way.
No, well, I'm keeping it that way. So it's trash. The doctor, even if it was.
So you're gonna keep the script the way it is,
Yeah.
while taking out the actual reason why the script was made for the women and for
I'm
the
just
black
saying.
people.
I'm saying it's trash because.
The agenda makes it trash.
Well, I disagree with that. But even if the doctor wasn't like, if she was a female and it was another doctor and they did some type of experiment and did the whole thing together and they made an artificial insemination, it's still trash. It's all trash to me. The whole plot is trash with the dinosaurs.
Is it better them actually having sex with a man?
Yes.
So it's less trash. It's
Yes,
not trash.
yes, it would.
That's not trash to me.
It would for sure be less trash with all.
I don't think it's trash if the mother just had a daughter.
No,
that's believable.
No, I'm talking about with the cloning. Even if it, whatever.
No,
Would have
leave
made
the
more
cloning
sense if
out.
that shit was
That
in a
Cloning is trash.
That cloning shit is only made so the woman could have a
I
baby with
got you,
herself.
but I'm not-
If they didn't make it woke code, it would have been a man just having sex with her and they had a daughter.
Whatever.
Is that trash?
No, but that's
Thank
because
you.
I hate
the wokeness makes it trash.
Whatever. I'm not going down that road with you.
You don't want to.
I hate the idea of the cloning. I don't give a shit.
There wouldn't have been cloning.
They could have cloned the regular
There
person.
was no cloning.
You know what I mean?
The cloning was a lie. In the movie they said it was
I
cloning.
got you.
But then we revealed it wasn't cloning.
Even if it wasn't cloning,
It wasn't.
It still would have been trash. Even if they had sex, they had a child, and they put the sequence to the child's DNA to save the fucking world, it's still trash to me. It would have been less trash that way. But it's just trash. All of it is garbage to me.
Because remember when they came to buy us in, he says we will cure cancer, Alzheimer's, all that.
Yeah.
Using dino DNA to help cure cancer, that's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
How's that trash?
I like that idea, but the way it was going about in this movie is trash.
No.
Let me finish my rant.
Yeah.
You
Go
over
ahead,
there
man.
with that woke shit. I don't care about that shit.
Yeah, because you're deliberately trying to be anti-woke.
No, I don't
You're trying
care.
to avoid it.
No, I don't care about it. I literally don't care. Anyway.
You don't care because you don't want to see it.
I see it.
It's right in your face.
It's in my face. I see it.
And then you say, but if it wasn't woke, this still be trash. No.
Yeah, it's trash. That's how I feel.
Even if it wasn't woke, it still be trash. You're
That's
wrong.
how I feel. That's
you're
how I
wrong,
feel.
though, but you're wrong.
I don't care. That's
All
how
right.
I feel.
Jurassic
Now,
World wasn't woke.
I don't care. Trash.
I care.
Okay,
I care.
we're different people.
Keep them politics and agendas out of my motherfucking movies.
You already went over your shit.
All right.
I'm
just
on my rant.
For the record, you don't care if they put politics, agendas, and innuendos in your pop culture movies.
If it's good,
All
the
right,
movie.
You on your own on that one.
So for the record, you don't care if they boatload your movie with politics, agendas, and wokeness.
No.
For the record, go ahead.
Correct. Tight. Now let me rant. So I hate all the stuff in the movie with the I was going back to my rant because you
My
derailed
bad.
me with that shit. The idea that they had to go out and get these dinosaurs because in the last movie I believe the dinosaurs were all over the world and shit from the island and wherever the freak that park was
The
at.
first one, yeah.
And I'm like, they just said, correct me if I'm wrong if I missed this. They said they got some type of electrical shit in their brains
A
to
chip,
get them back
yeah, they
to.
put the
I'm like,
chip in their
so
shit,
what
yeah.
the freak is going on here? You're telling me that you guys have been collecting dinosaurs and putting chips in their brains so you can control them and get that's stupid as shit to me. I'm like, what the freak?
I like that.
That's retarded. It's retarded. It's retarded.
Why is that retarded?
What do you mean? Why is it retarded?
How is that retarded?
What do you mean? How is it retarded? You're telling me you're doing surgery on all these goddamn dinosaurs?
It's
What
not
the freak?
surgery.
They're
But
putting a chip in their.
But yet the dinosaurs
Yeah.
are a threat when it comes to we don't put people in the habitat. The people don't go down there. The dinosaurs don't.
It's only the dinosaurs that are in that in that place, not all over the world.
No, I know that, but I'm saying they're capturing the dinosaurs and doing
Yeah,
that.
all the ones that they capture,
I
they put a
hate the
chip in.
fact that the dinosaurs. I know all of them aren't like savage creatures or whatever, but I hate the fact that the dinosaurs they're being treated as if though they're cows or sheeps or whatever.
Or
I'm like,
animals.
I'm gonna hear. I know they're animals,
Yeah,
but
you don't like that.
in the same movie, you have these dinosaurs being these vicious,
Killers.
savage creatures in moments when you need an action scene. But really, we have control over these in the movie. They have perfectly control over the dinosaurs, and they can catch them and put chips in their brains whenever they want. So they're really not threats. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Not all the
you
dinosaurs
tripping.
that they had.
That's how I feel.
They were
had
only
chips in them,
threats
though.
because they weren't invited there. They weren't supposed to be there. The ones they weren't threats to the employees. The employees could just from the computer.
I know
they
that.
didn't know that they were out there in the jungle messing around.
No.
So that's what the dinosaurs are free creatures. They only would activate the tracking when they wanted to draw them
I
into
know
the.
that.
All right, so
I'm talking about they got them there with the trackers and put them in their brain before they had that shit in their brain. They went out and got them.
yeah.
That means they're light work. The dinosaurs are light work.
They've always been
We
like
have a-
to those
as a
I
companies.
mean, yeah.
But
You
no,
see Jurassic Park 2?
yeah, but no,
Jurassic Park 3, they caught T-Rexes like
no,
a
I
motherfucker.
got that, but they weren't light work. Whenever the dinosaurs got loose and run rampant, it's a problem.
You saw
Yeah.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom
That shit's trash
when
too.
the volcano blew up and they were gathering all the
I
dinosaurs.
got you.
Getting them
That movie's
helicopters.
trash too. My point is, I missed the original Jurassic Park where they mentioned the electrical fences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's saying that okay,
That wasn't strong enough,
we
though.
grow the dinosaurs.
That was before they had a grip on them.
Yeah.
It was new,
I know, but
and the technology wasn't there.
whatever, bro.
And
I know
those-
the
and those
I don't
cages
know.
and
It's
those-
just
those
it's
gates
retarded
wasn't
to
strong
me.
enough
The
at all.
dinosaurs-
Professor Hammond had his issue was, oh, let's just lock them behind an electric fence.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
Shit. That's my point. But the shit part is like, okay, you can't just lock them behind an electrical fence. They're more savage and vicious than that. Life finds a way. All
And
that
that's why
bullshit.
the
That's why I put
brain
in the
shit
chip.
made a
Yeah,
lot of
but
sense. They
that
referenced it in
diminishes
the movie.
to me. That diminishes the idea of the dinosaur. It's just like the shark movie, Deep Blue Sea, and all that shit. The savagery to me wasn't there. It's like, where is it? Are these savage creatures, or are these creatures that you can just toy around with and do all that retarded stuff?
So you rather than when you got 8.
Well, that too.
Should have been some more people getting 8.
I hate that.
I'm
And then
mad
I'm
about
like,
that.
okay, the flying dinosaur. So you're out there, they're flying in the.
The ADR thing didn't make sense to me.
It's all ridiculous.
Yeah, I was
They're
confused
flying
on
in
that
the-
shit too. Like,
Yeah.
how,
Whatever,
what?
electrical signals in the brain. It's stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
The flying dinosaurs, I'm like, because in the last one, the Dominion, whatever. No, what's it called? Whatever.
Fallen
the last-
Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom. I'm like, how they gonna get a grip on these flying dinosaurs? So I have to assume that they were attacking flying dinosaurs, or maybe when they land. Either way, these dinosaurs are trash compared to us. They're weak and garbage. They can't do shit. You can easily
What are they
catch.
supposed to do?
No, I'm just saying. You
Destroy us?
no. I felt like it should have been more of a problem. I hate the plot point. I hate where it went.
You hate that humans had control of the dinosaurs.
I hate that it was in this
Because
movie.
that's exactly what would happen in real life, bro.
What I hate that in this movie, not even the fact that we had control, but the fact that we had control was an afterthought. You get what I'm saying? I would have loved to see the struggle and the us trying to get a handle. Like, what's
okay.
going on here? This is ridiculous.
The first Jurassic World, we had them in an amusement park,
Yeah, I got that.
a functioning amusement
Yeah,
park.
I got that with Jurassic World. But that
The
again,
first Jurassic World.
again, that was because they redid the whole bullshit, growing their own dinosaurs and shit.
I know, but people were seeing them on by the millions, like Disneyland.
No, I know.
With dinosaurs. So the that was showing you the struggle. That was the struggle.
I
The
got
human
that.
race was starting to blend with dinosaurs and get used to having dinosaurs. In this movie, They were at the park, bro. They were in the ponds and shit. People and dinosaurs were living together.
What I was getting at is that
Which
the
is
fact
stupid
that once
on
they,
that part.
once they made the
How's
park,
that stupid?
once they
Little girl
made the
was playing
park,
with the dinosaur, and it was eating at her and shit, like
Yeah,
eating
those were
whatever
the
little shit she had, like that,
non-meat-eating
bro.
yeah,
dinosaurs.
that's fine.
Yeah,
when
they were
when
just
they
regular
were
dinosaurs, like a pigeon.
when they made the park, I understand that the dinosaurs are made there, they're grown there, all that stuff. I get it.
Yeah.
But once they're out in the wild, now this is where I'm like, what the freak is
Which
going
they
on?
still are.
Yeah,
And
which
there's some
and
dangerous
that
ones out there.
and that bothers me. It's like, what's going on here?
You wanted to
Every-
see them in the wild.
Everything is okay. Like when they were herding up the dinosaurs in the beginning on the horseback and shit. I'm like, God damn. So, and I'm not saying I know shit about dinosaurs, but these horses are fast as shit. These dinosaurs must be slow. I'm like, and you're and he's and he grabs the dinosaur with the rope
Yeah, that
and he
was
pulls it up. I'm like,
He
oh
pulled the
shit.
dinosaur. That was
Oh, you're
dumb.
holding that shit. That's a whole dinosaur. How
was
much
dumb.
is
That
that
hand,
shit
you gotta put that
weigh?
hand out
I'm
there.
like, these
Dumb.
things are trash.
That was dumb. That was weak.
Gotta put that hand out
He
there.
pulled the dinosaur. He stopped the dinosaur with a rope, bro. Like, come on.
I'm
bro.
like, so they're easy to catch. They're easy to manipulate. The fact that they're huge, bro, we had a hard time.
the plant eating ones, yes.
No,
Not the
no.
carnivores.
All of them, even because they have chips in their brains too.
No.
The ones
They
at
had
the
to
facility.
get caught
That just
first,
takes a
my
gunshot.
nigga.
I know they had to get caught
If you
first.
paid attention to the movie, you
I
would
got
see
that.
they just got the T-Rex before they showed up. They said it.
I got
yeah,
you.
you have a T-Rex here? Yeah. She arrived just before you guys came.
Yeah.
It took them years to get a T-Rex, nigga.
And that's my issue. The fact that years or months, whatever you want to call it, process, is an afterthought in this movie. I'm like, that's the savagery.
Yes.
That's the awesomeness I want to see. I
I
don't
want
want
to see them capture T-Rex
Yes,
in the
I want
wild.
to see the dinosaurs be
Jurassic
a problem.
Park 3, Jurassic Park 2.
I know, but that's why.
We already got that.
Just like what's the other one called? Jurassic, the first one, the first Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic Park. We already got that, but we got an upgraded version of that, and it was cool.
It was an upgraded version of
And
it.
it was cool.
Yeah.
Well, give it. I want Lost World again. Let's go. Upgraded
So
version. Let's go.
you want to remake a trilogy remake.
I mean, that's what
Of
they
the
were.
first three
That's what I
movies.
thought they were doing. But the first movie, that's what it looked like.
This is showing us domesticating, living side by side. This was Professor Hammond's what he wanted in first Jurassic Park.
Anyway,
He wanted us to be able to live with the dinosaurs and
that's
share
trash.
this planet.
And
it was actually happening.
let me get off my rant now.
The movie ended with us like, sharing the planet.
Let me get off my last rant because I was ranting too long.
Yeah.
My last rant is this bullshit. I'm like, oh, this fucking hand. At one point in the movie,
He had it like this.
old boy's between a T-Rex and a Dominus Gorus, whatever. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on here? How ridiculous is this?
That magical hand.
Bro, what's going on
The
here?
movie's for kids too.
Bro, Jurassic Park, that dinosaur, remember old boy trying to get them up the tree in the car? That one T-Rex, my nigga. What's going That's all you needed. What's going on here? I don't
I'll give it 1,000. The T-Rex in this movie, sauce, my nigga. He was small.
He was trash.
yeah.
He was
He was
trash.
little.
I was
Beach-
wondering myself,
beach
like, he
man.
ain't big like he used to be.
I don't
He
like
was
any of
little,
it.
bro.
I don't like anything in this movie.
Yeah.
Everything feels wasted.
That
and
Jurassic Park
pointless.
1 T-Rex would have ate all 3 of these dinosaurs,
Yeah.
bro. That shit 1,000, bro.
I don't
That first
understand
Jurassic
it.
Park
I don't
T-Rex.
understand
Except
it.
for
That
That's
big
crazy,
ass
bro.
one, that big ass one. supposed
Yeah,
to be
the
the
Jurassic
biggest-
Park 2 T-Rex would have did it too. This T-Rex was a bitch.
He was. I feel like they're all bitches though, because they
Yeah,
all all do this
They were losing their primal.
and just I'm like the whole
The
walk.
carnivore ones were savages, bro. The redhead almost got ate, my nigga. She had to go in the water and breathe underwater.
Bullshit.
She had to hold her breath underwater.
He followed
Bullshit.
her all the way and knew where she was at, sniffed that shit under where she was.
That's savage.
Swipe that deer.
I didn't think that was savage.
Yeah.
I feel like
No, it wasn't savage. He was going to eat her though.
I know, but I feel like he had
In
plenty.
another world, G, that would have happened. Not this movie.
I feel
Right,
like
not this movie, but in
I feel like they were
the
playing
world.
on the fact that I guess it's an animal, so she could be right there and I don't know, dinosaur fucking knowledge, crawl slowly and he won't eat you yet. I don't know what the fuck any of this is.
It's crazy because that shit was going for the plant and then it was coming after her right after that. I'm like, wait, so is this a plant eater or whatever?
Whatever the case. Remember when they were
Right.
going around the
Damn plant
vehicle?
eater, bro.
They're going around the vehicle. He can clearly see them, and he doesn't pounce. He just looks at them. Okay, y'all gonna go? Y'all gonna? All right, y'all gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna come.
I'll give you,
What the frick
I'll
is?
give you that.
Bro, they keep doing it in this movie.
The dinosaur
They're not
hunt,
savage.
the prey in the hunt wasn't there.
Yeah, that shit annoys me. Remember the
Yeah.
kid?
I think they were just
Jurassic Park?
recreating that scene from the first one. where
They were, but it's
Go around the
yeah,
car.
it's done
First
so
one around the
bad.
car, nah, nigga. He stepped on that car, bro.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
but-
saying.
First
He was on it.
He was on that biting
He
that
was
car.
on it.
Biting the tire.
That's what I said. I think they tried to.
They
recreate
try, but
it.
it's so bad.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
the chase scene with the raptors? with the kids in the kitchen.
All those
Yeah.
raptors, bro.
Oh my goodness, the raptors in the kitchen with the not a fucking sound, you little bastards.
Yeah.
As soon as a pot, they was over there, man.
Yeah,
in this movie, it's like, I'm gonna get you. No, don't get me yet. Don't get me yet. Don't get me now. And then he rolls and he jumps. What the fuck
This
is
weird
this?
relationship between Blue and Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her back, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get her back. Like, you talking to her? He understands. She understanding you? And she like, yo, all right, motherfucker, I'll be back.
Especially at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
Blue came. They left with the. She left with
Yeah.
the kid. Came back.
by
Just,
herself. All right, homie.
Dinosaur whisperer.
Tripped off.
Blue
Tripped off
came
me
back.
about the little.
Yeah.
Hey, for sure, my nigga, you a real one, bro.
Yeah,
Thanks for getting
yeah.
my boo back. Thank you for
little
getting my.
girl.
What the
They
fuck?
Little
took,
girl, no!
they took our
No!
daughter too.
No.
Yeah, they
Little
took-
girl.
So I
The fuck,
understand.
bro.
Peanut brain. What the hell? I took my daughter too.
Wow, she was crazy.
Oh, I got the next one.
Yeah.
This is heavily for
Bullshit,
families.
bro.
For a lot of kids to come and enjoy this.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And I realized that when there was like sexual see, you won't show sexual scenes, right? The most they show was a kiss, right? But you won't even show sexuality or really discuss it. But you'll talk about the sexuality of a woman wanting to be with a redhead. I like redheads too. But you throw that out there.
Yeah, it was
What's
barely
the
a
point
kiss.
of that?
It was barely a kiss though. I mean, the girl's about to die, and they don't even know if they're about to die or not. We all saying, bro, this is the time to kiss her, because you don't know if you're gonna die or not. No kiss.
The
She was
kiss
just
at the
sit-
end of the movie.
You're on a fucking plane, and you're fucking about to go out, and you don't know
Chris
if you're gonna
Pratt.
make it or not. What the fuck?
kept kissing her on the cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they kiss
bro.
at the beginning of the movie though.
Yeah, when they did.
Man,
The kiss at the beginning
They
of the
limit
film.
that shit on
They-
purpose.
Bro, if
Yeah.
I'm about to die, I don't know if I'm gonna die or not. I'm going down with the plane. My
Yeah.
girl's going out. That could be my last kiss. Are you serious?
Yeah. In the
No.
plane, yeah, you should have, yeah. But
It don't really matter.
when you think about it, the way we're talking about it, it makes it seem like we hate the movie.
I do.
guess some of us do.
I do.
But I don't.
I don't hate it.
hate
I
the
don't hate
movie,
it.
man.
I
I
don't
think
hate
this is the second. I think this is better than Fallen Kingdom, bro. I liked it for a return to Jurassic World. I liked it for the dinosaurs. The story was actually okay. It was just bogged down, and that's what made it bad. Like the agendas, the longevity of this shit, it was so bloated. These type of movies need to be simple. We don't need these movies to be complex. But this locust scenario, locust.
That
Yeah,
was
the locusts
retarded.
were stupid.
Whose idea was it to make a dinosaur movie and make the main problem about locusts?
That's trash.
That is trash.
I agree.
That was I think they
That's
only had
whack.
that in there so Helen could get in the story because they didn't need the locusts. Chris Pratt needs to save Baby Blue. That's their story. They go there. The girl gets kidnapped. They still go there. But Helen, how is she gonna get there? That's locusts. That's it.
The locust. That's a problem for me. This is what I'm talking about. Could you imagine if the dinosaurs out in the wild was a problem for our food supply? Because the meat eaters are eating up the cows and everything, the chicken, they're eating up everything that we eat meat-wise.
Yeah.
They're eating up, the plant eaters are eating up the plants faster than we could. Bro, then we go out and try to put a lock on these dinosaurs and that would have been much better to me. What is going on
Absolutely.
here? This
No, we
shit's
would just start
ridiculous.
eating dinosaurs, nigga.
So let's go.
They
They were
was.
eating dinosaur meat.
They was.
Remember
They
They
were
was
eating
They were eating
dinosaurs. They were
dinosaurs.
eating dinosaurs.
That
bro.
would have been a problem too. Hunting down these bastards, killing these bastards, you know?
Man, nigga, all you need is to kill one dinosaur, bro. That whole town is eating, bro, for a long time, bro.
Meat go bad.
Big
You
ass
can't just-
T-Rex,
meat
bro.
go
Freeze
bad.
that shit.
Yeah, still.
Still what? Freeze that
Freeze
motherfucker.
forever. You gotta,
Not forever, bro. We eat off this shit.
That's
These
why we
scientists
farm the
is-
chickens like that, because that shit go, you gotta process, let's go.
These scientists in these movies too, that are just like, you gotta be careful with scientists. Period.
That Asian dude was useless in this movie.
Useless. Tony J was in this movie and he was trash.
Yeah.
Right, he was in the movie. I forgot he was in it.
I
After
can
seen
fix
him.
you. I can fix everything. I just need your DNA.
I forgot he was in
fix
it after I
everything.
seen him, and then at the end he came out the shadows.
Came
like,
out literally out the
He said,
shadows.
tell me, can I get made him
Can
a
I come
disease?
with you guys?
You,
He looked
you're
like he was
always
sick.
the one.
I thought he had a disease this whole time. He was fine.
Yeah,
I thought he had a
yeah.
disease. I thought he
They're
had
always
something.
the one. It's you. They're always the one.
That shit.
Bro.
I'm surprised the little girl wasn't a genius herself.
Yeah, I was saying.
I
the
was
same
waiting
thing,
for that.
yeah.
Think about it, she will be.
Well, I was waiting for her to help
I mean,
him
look what
with
she
his
was doing. She
research.
was doing smart shit.
I was waiting for her to help him with his research.
Yeah,
I
after
was
she's
ready
seen
for
those
that
video
shit.
files of her mom, she's
Yep.
probably gonna.
I was ready.
I want to be like her.
The stupid part. The
it's
stupid part to
ridiculous.
me
How
is
is it? Oh my god! You created a bait. That whole creating.
Did
Yeah,
I even
like-
say how that happened?
Yeah, they used. Her brain was so good. She was able to use dino DNA to
Oh, they okay.
and her own breakthrough research to figure out a way to impregnate herself.
And she
Did
fit.
they
you
say?
know-
Did
'cause
they
you know-
say that, or did
you
was
know-
that for the cure of the disease?
she created a cure.
No,
'cause
she
had found
got a
she had
disease
cancer.
because she was effing with her body.
Yeah.
and that's why she died. But you know
She
how
cured it too, though.
the dinosaurs
she
could
died,
impregnate
yeah.
themselves. Blue
Yeah.
got pregnant by herself like that with the amphibians and shit like
He
that.
said, yeah, lizard
Frogs
DNA and
and
shit like that.
lizards, yeah.
Yeah.
She cured
So
it
she
too,
was a-
though. The girl was
Yeah, just
the
like you
cure.
said, she
Right.
lives a busy life. She's independent. She can get her own baby.
She,
She was
said,
like-
"I'm so independent. I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man. Watch me impregnate myself." That was the biggest sign of, oh my God. Not only is she the smartest, but now she can impregnate herself. That's a modern woman who knocked herself up, bro. This movie woke as shit, and I give this movie still a B minus. Because I like,
She made a better version of herself, and she made me better. Yeah, that's right. No flaws and shit, at least. But yeah, I give this movie, bro, I give it an F. This movie's an F for me.
Damn.
I don't like anything about this movie. And shout out to you, Tyler. If it wasn't for them chairs, I would have had a trash time at this movie. I'm telling you right now.
Bro, them
Them
chairs
was
death,
hitting.
bro. Them for
Chairs
death,
was
bro.
hitting, bro.
40X is
I feel like,
popping.
Punching me in the
I was
back
getting
and
stabbed
shit.
in
Oh,
my
what the
back,
fuck?
bro. Like, shit.
Scaring me by my feet. I'm like, what
Fell out the
what's
chair
going
and
on?
shit, getting sprayed and shit in the back of the neck.
B minus for me, F from
F,
him.
bro.
All right, Tyler, what's up? No, ego.
I somewhat enjoyed this movie, but it had a lot of issues or whatever to it. But it was, like I still said, it was somewhat enjoyable. So I give it a C minus.
See, man, this movie's not as bad as people are saying it is, bro.
It is,
I'm not with you on the
I'm
F
spreading
code. I
that
can't see
shit.
this as an F. Fallen Kingdom was far less entertaining than this. That blue relationship, those raptors with him and Chris Pratt were annoying as shit, bro. The auction, oh, we're selling off dinosaurs.
Yeah, that was trash.
Tyler,
too.
what's up?
I'd have to give it a B,
There we go.
because where I have my Fallen Kingdom at. It's better than Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, right?
It's better.
Better than Fallen Kingdom. This could have been the best one because I gave the first one a B. Jurassic World, I gave
Jurassic
it a B.
World, yeah, B plus.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I gave it a B. This a B minus. Fallen
so-
Kingdom gets like a C minus or something.
So good, they made a ride out of it quick at Universal.
Yep.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah.
Jurassic World, I
So-
might give it a B. It was that shit scared the shit like out of everybody when it came to that.
That
movie.
was
It
a proper
dope.
ending in Jurassic World,
It's
bro.
an A to me.
Hey? Oh, no. I want okay, cool. What do you guys think? Put in the comment section what you guys think. Listen, we got to keep it a buck. That's what we do here on Jody's Corner. Let me know what you guys think. Shout out to Code, my man, Tyler, E for being here. We the Justice League. We out. Deuces! Told you that we leave it.
Like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Thumb that video. Free 99 all day. Don't forget to share and show love to the JC family. Let us know what you think about it. You like it, you don't like it. Let us know what you think. Keep it a buck and do it.